And we're live. Hello, everybody. We're back. This is a Sunday where AJ is running the show. This is his Rage of Demons campaign.
Session 2.
Session 2.
We've made it 2 sessions and nobody's quit. Huzzah!
Or died.
Well, someone almost died, but retcons happened. Because
Boy, mushroom.
No, the mushroom is not dead. The mushroom is your friend. The mushroom is not Zenith's friend. Or Zenith is not the mushroom's friend. Might be the proper way to say that.
That's improper.
Mushroom thinks everything's his friend.
My bread is coming off my cup.
Your red is coming off your cup.
That cup you just
Oh, yeah, I know.
All right.
It was fully red.
So, focusing. Sidebars. No sidebars, please. So, when last we ended, you all had escaped from prison with the assistance of someone who will never be named because only one person actually knows who it was.
Oh, we all know who it was. We just
Volter.
In game, no one knows who it was.
Volter.
Yes, hold on to those. Those are important.
That's what should be planned while we give our
All right.
information is-
That said, you escaped. You took several people with you, though 3 of the other prisoners are, as of yet, still missing. Where they are is anyone's guess. You proceeded to deal with the Quaggoth Den.
We were told where they went.
You were told where they went at a specific time. Whether or not they're still there is anyone's guess. You dealt with the Quaggoth Den and the guard room, and now you have moved along towards another guard station where you defeated 2 Drow and 1 Drow elite warrior and raided that place for an ungodly amount of loot for your level. Everyone in the party is to one degree or another fully outfitted, or
I'm
not
always outfitted.
mostly outfitted.
Freaking naked person.
And after which, 5 minutes passed while you dealt with divvying up the things and the spoils and arming your people there. Your people, your NPCs. Nick, they're not all your NPCs, just so we're clear.
Not yet.
Damn it, shut up!
You're giving him a challenge.
I don't need to challenge him. He's already accepted the challenge. He's playing the most difficult thing to play right now.
Stupid is what I'm playing.
He ain't stupid. Now, that said, that is where you guys are at. I will pull up a map, and you guys are going to decide where you're going next. Though the next logical place is
Home.
to Shore's room.
High priestess. Oh, yeah.
You have
High
to
priestess
go.
is consort.
You have to go through his room to get to her room.
So, are we going to pass out our big balls yet?
One moment, please. I'm just recapping the session.
All right.
What is this one?
Well, it sounds
guys-
like you're starting the session because we're going to choose where to go. That's why I was asking.
If everybody passes, would pass this around. This first stalagmite with the X on it is the one you are at.
I thought we're not supposed to piss the priestess off.
Well,
I thought that was like the general like.
Currently,
mess
the
with her.
demons are taking care of all the pissing off right now.
Yeah, and we're kind of for prisoner.
and she kind of took all your shit. And there are some people here who, if they don't get things like their spell book back, bad things could happen.
They're kind of useless.
It
not
sounds
kinda
like, it
useless.
sounds like this priestess is a hoarder, and we should totally go there because who knows what hoards she has.
Oh, did you say hordes or whores? I didn't hear properly.
Doesn't matter.
Drow. Horse? Horse?
I mean, with all these pictures people have been finding of her, gosh, someone's got a fetish for her.
Alex, I'm going to remind you of this once. And after that, if you do not write things down on your sheet. Did you write down the trinket you found last session involving the vest?
What do you mean? Your pocket vest.
The vest with 100 tiny pockets in it.
I actually found that? I thought it was just in my dream.
No, you totally found that. and you have someone who can use poisons. Part of playing D&D
Right in there.
is
Right
is
there.
sharing the things with the people who can actually make proper use of them.
What is its name?
What?
The best with 100 dragons.
It's a vest with 100 small, tiny pockets. These pockets are generally used for small vials.
Poison bucket.
There you go, buddy. In the future, you're going to want to write these things down. If you don't write them down, you will not have them. I'm sorry that is a little brutal, but the alternative is people just potentially adding truth. Yeah, it is the truth. And if you choose to give that to someone, that is up to you.
I'm like Zeus.
You do have someone in the party who would probably be able to make really good use out of something like that.
I'm
And
gonna give it to the king.
you're going to give it to the Kenku. The Kenku can add that to their sheet then. The Kenku also has a name, by the way.
Wait,
Birdbeak.
Birdbeak.
What's your
Birdbeak. Who are you calling Birdbeak?
That is not a name. That is a racial slur.
We are a proud people.
Was your character's name Arrowbeak?
Yes,
I was like, I have that somewhere.
That said, inspiration. Inspiration
I
is
keep
this. Hold on.
Did we have inspiration
Yeah.
from last session?
Hold on, please. Trying to explain for the viewers at home. Inspiration is a system where you can acknowledge and give someone a small token of inspiration. This is a 5. Everybody's getting a lot because things are about to get really bad.
Wait.
Hold on. Those are 5s, Tony.
Okay.
And to acknowledge someone's excellent efforts in the previous session. So what you're going to do is you're going to say, I'm giving this to this person, and this is why, because they did this thing. Only other players are eligible. Only other PCs are eligible for inspiration, and you cannot give one to an NPC. We will start with Steven. Steven, who and why?
Nick, because he.
Only one.
Oh, only one at a time?
Yeah.
All right. Because he created a lot of nice little traps that are going to be keeping us alive for a little bit longer.
And the other one.
The other one will be going to. You. Because you were taking the brunt of all of this damage. Your face was taking damage so others did not have to. Yes.
Technically, he died last session. Technically.
Oh,
Well,
he was only mostly dead.
no. If those blades had been poisoned,
I'd have been good.
if the blades had been poisoned, it did enough damage to qualify for massive damage and do more.
You got crit.
Then he got crit, and their average damage is 17.
Average?
That in elite drows is 17.
Caladan is only alive due to DM mercy.
Yeah, I don't want to kill somebody first session. I'll wait till session 4. I think maybe. Luke!
Maybe today.
Or Kaladin.
I think what I'm gonna do is just because of the interactions that the characters did actually made me as a player laugh and I thought it was cool and kind of unique.
Humor award. Got it.
I'm gonna give my first one to Tony.
Ooh. I don't even
You
know
and your
what I did
birds.
when I was one.
Where's your damn bird seeds?
Oh, the bird seed.
And
Batman pose.
making contact with stool from the rafters.
That's right. I talked to shit.
Yes.
No, he's my
Just-
buddy.
Just so we're clear, Stool's like the NPC everyone just about cries when they're about to die.
No, mushroom buddy.
So, well, then I'm gonna put him in a
Mushrooms,
sack.
dude.
He'll never die.
He doesn't technically need to breathe, so I suppose that'll work.
Just
All right. What about your other one?
I was actually impressed with all the shenanigans that Nick's Familiars got up to. So
Cool.
I think I'll give my other one to him.
For my shenanigans.
Oh my gosh, they must shoot you. Alex, what are your thoughts, buddy?
I'm gonna give it to him because he helped me punch hit the orc.
And who else?
And
I get my big ball somewhere.
and
Because
It's a four.
he's
this guy actually remembered my mini today.
Tony,
All right. Well, the first one goes to my brother from another mother.
Yeah.
please do not throw them.
baby birthdays.
The other one to Nick because that was really awesome with the skull and him basically dominating the things that would murder us into staying where they were at.
Nick,
Well, I want to give my first one to the kid because it is still, in some ways, he's still new to the game system, and he's definitely been holding his shit together and handling tasks and killing the things.
General awesomeness.
And I want to give one to my support buddy, who is definitely there when I need him. Even though I didn't really need you, I definitely needed you. And hope that it continues.
One wrong check.
I hope our luck continues with the thing.
The moment we
And-
step down here,
I am
crap.
one more thing. I'm going to be doing something every session. I'm going to call a growth award.
What?
Someone who did something out of their comfort zone that shows them continuing to try to better themselves as a player. Someone who did something difficult, who took a chance when there was very little opportunity for success, but success was still necessary. This will be a 1 point additional every session that I award to one player. And that award goes to Alex. Alex, you ended up, by your actions, doing a double shift. You tried when things seemed dire. You paid the price for it, but you thought outside of the box. You wanted to try and do something more to help everyone. So, Alex, you receive an additional inspiration and have a total of 6.
Are you doing the same?
Yes.
Okay.
We're doing the same things the way Nick does, which means you can turn in 5 for a ability score increase of 1. And once, and only once, with proper story justification, after the game has gone 5 sessions, and you can justify it to me, you can spend 10 inspiration to pick up a feat. 1 time only, after 5 sessions have occurred. Because you need at least 5 sessions to prove to me that you've earned it. Feats are often in the book. When DMs do not run a game with feats, they are given out for people doing something and doing it well, over and over and over, representing the fact that they have an increased ability to do it. Like the amount of times Nick has intimidated the shit out of stuff, or robbed an elite guard
Of his cloak, which I will eventually actually turn over to another character. Although it does suit. my
Once we get out
character
of
very
the
nice.
one-hit death levels.
Once we get out of that range,
Can I
that'd be good.
turn 5 in now?
You can if you so choose.
I will use that.
I would like to
God,
redefine
I'm
intelligence.
reprinting a character sheet.
What are you going up to?
18.
Okay.
Game's murder on my ego.
Right. You did something else for your 16, didn't you?
I really want to
No.
get my charisma down.
Oh, wait. No, that's your highest one. Right.
And keep my 6 and 5.
What are you doing, bud?
I don't think I will. I just want to.
Huh?
I'm just gonna keep my.
You just gonna go? Can you stay at 6?
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
That is perfectly fine. That's why I'm staying at 5.
Fix that dex issue,
Yeah.
like we talked about.
Yeah,
Tony,
Oh, I totally got another point in Dex.
Cool. Are you keeping your other 5?
Yeah, for the time being. You never know when you need to reroll.
Okay. Please write your inspiration down. If you don't do it, you don't have it.
And that'll be the last time I really need to do that.
What, right down
I have a total of 6. I need a total of 10, and I have a total of 6.
I am still the
That's
best.
that's all you have to do.
Okay, well, you can still hand it in.
Or you can
I have a
just
total
start-
of 7.
or you can just start dumping it into feats.
Oh, no, hold
Yeah,
on.
that's
Dude.
As a spell.
Sorry, I'm going to have no
spellcasters provide.
inspiration, Aaron.
What you doing, buddy?
I'm going to add another point of wisdom to make that a 16, giving me a +3, and now I have a 17 AC. Oh!
Is there wisdom?
Yeah, because I'm a monk.
Because monks get to add their wisdom and their dex
Plus
because
3
they're
from
unarmored.
wisdom and +4 from the other.
It's
They
like
can't wear
barbarian.
armor.
Like
they like
barbarians
that.
get con.
It's like barbarians.
They flex their muscles for armor.
Barbarians use both dex and their con, but monks are far superior because why does a barbarian put anything into dex?
Hey.
Blasting the barbarian.
When you have all these muscles, you kind of lose some dexterity.
Not necessarily.
Besides, you gotta
Some guys who are really big are also really fast.
So, can I multi-class into barbarian? So I can be a wild barbarian monk? Dude, I
Um,
have like almost a 20 AC.
I don't think that. I'm not certain if your monk abilities would be usable while you're raging though.
I want to rage.
Huh?
I want to rage unless, I got.
Then just go fight her.
Quarter hit points.
That's right.
I just want to
If you don't
add my
rage-
con to my.
No, there's no double stack.
Oh,
that was mentioned.
No.
Yeah, if you have unarmored defense once, you use one of them.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Yeah.
normally the first one you get is the one you use.
Also, the main reason why they said turtles do not get armor and their racial bonuses because they get like a plus. You get a 13 base plus that and armor. It just gets wrong.
What would that be?
Huh?
That'd be plus a lot.
Yeah, that would.
That would be like 23 with full plate.
At like level 3. That's insane.
Minimum 24.
What do? I go in my shell and have the barbarian throw me into the enemies.
Shell shocked. Go.
Improvised weapon.
Ally.
Did everyone? Hey Tony, could you hand in your inspiration tokens,
I
please?
guess, but I like my big balls. But I did use them, so.
I think I'll hold on to the other 5 points for now.
You do as you like. If horrible things happen, I am not responsible if you lose inspiration.
17 AC.
You have
Aren't there
one
monsters
more
that
than
can
me.
take
How dare
inspiration?
you?
Huh?
Aren't there monsters that can take inspiration?
Not really, because
And I can
inspiration's
feel
not a
lightning
system.
bolts.
It's I when the DM if
I
something
can create
if something
something
horrific happens, I as the
I
DM
have
can
the
decide
most
to lose
effective
inspiration.
spell right now.
Yes, I can choose. You can lose inspiration.
I may use.
Best trinket ever.
Well,
Do you
How did
You have a
get it?
bag
I
of
you
don't
can
gold
lose
currency.
inspiration.
You have a bag of
Without
gold.
using-
Let's put it this way: inspiration is you doing something inspiring and someone recognizing you for it. However, if something horrible makes you doubt yourself, like seeing a demon lord,
I am the
and you fail to resist the madness,
I am
well, that might fuck you just a little bit.
I am mad because I was
Let it
captured.
consume you.
So I'm angry.
So, well, you guys have decisions to make on which directions you want to go and do.
Well, let's go get our crap.
Yeah, we need to get our stuff.
We need to
I
get
kinda
our
want my
other
bow
base
back.
Where do we start at?
I passed the map around for everybody to look at.
Are we in here?
As far as this goes,
We're
not there yet.
on the top.
I'm going to take 2 minutes. As I said to everyone,
Well, there was a 5-minute period where everybody was doing loots, so you've had the time already.
cool. I take 2 minutes.
I'm gonna load all
Everybody make me perception checks.
I'm going to do it
three.
back where I'm not in front of everyone.
Make me a stealth check because you would have had to withdraw, and people could have noticed that.
I openly said the dice.
Make me that with advantage because you have a Pewafi.
Godspeed.
Oh, that wasn't
Where
very
did
good.
I-
No.
Like,
Everybody has disadvantage to see this, by the way.
I rolled a 14.
With disadvantage,
17.
you see the drow try to step away for a moment.
As I grab a body and drag it
A
to the other side of the
22,
room.
What do I?
I'm not questioning. I'm just.
Well, I have
Your
no
choice
care
whether
to
you want to
see.
watch.
I'm gonna watch.
Oh wow, he likes to watch.
Roll for intimidation.
You are doing a spell.
I'll say it takes me time. I noticed them watching. I yell at you, fuck off,
In deep speech.
in deep speech. This
Yeah.
will be in common.
You are. You're gonna need to roll to resist intimidation.
And that is an 18. It's a charisma check, so your charisma modifier. 18.
Nick, don't you have advantage for this?
I think you are given that.
I will begin casting the spell, and I will use corruption to surge it.
I'm gonna.
And actually, I don't need to roll that. Actually, it just gives me a bonus. It is a 28.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's serious.
You can't pass.
You can't. He's a scary motherfucker.
You see darkness grow in my eyes and darkness being pulled from the room as I say, fuck off.
And you ask, why are you scared of me? I'm just.
I don't ask. I know why you're scared of me.
and you fuck up.
Anybody,
As I
anybody,
begin to
treat-
like,
anybody who chooses to try and observe,
I'm gonna go up to everyone and say, don't look. Don't.
I'm gonna be standing near him anyway because I was with you. I'm just loading my crossbows.
are you sending them to that place you told me you were going to send them earlier, Nick?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
Only because I need to
They'll
make
be
sure I
predators.
have things together.
Are these my books or yours?
Yours are right here.
I need it.
Find they gotta flip.
Yeah, remember if I took my books home.
No, the sorcerer did.
If you have any questions, Drew, please feel free to ask.
What kind of monkey doing? You can say?
No, no,
Way
can't
of the
say.
Sun Soul. I throw lightning bolts.
Lightning bolt.
Do you really?
Yeah, I have radiant lightning bolts.
Lucky I'm not
What
the
is
DM
it?
because I require anybody who uses lightning bolt to yell the lightning bolt every time they use it. Just like the old YouTube video. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt. That's it, LARPing so
People
next.
can go, and I can spend
So
a
that is
chi point and go on. Check a whole bunch of them.
Jeez,
Um,
burning it.
I would also like to send my familiar up. Oh wait, I cast Bone Armor last session, right?
You did.
Yes.
You still have it.
That's good to know.
Everything okay there with that? Everything okay?
Yeah, it's
Nothing. Okay.
it's just one of the.
I have
I don't know what
I have to balance.
You know, it is very tempting
The
to
thing is,
use if I hit level 5 with my ranger and use a rope trick to have us hide.
This is my
Yeah.
character sheet.
I would like to
If
send
we
my
disguise the
familiar
rope, would be good.
to that location
Okay.
first, and have it to
Does your familiar enter the room? Okay.
only look into the
Okay.
observing.
His own
Is this the room we're observing?
The room he's observing.
I know.
Because the thought process here is I don't want to provoke anything. I just want to get insight.
Okay.
Walk away.
So, I mean, I guess perception of not high of a 7.
Holy shit.
It's a room.
Am I in this room? Can I
No.
see? No.
Nope. This is something Nick is doing privately.
Okay.
And insight to items within the room. Does anything seem threatening?
Just regular vision.
I mean, yeah, that's all it has.
Then nothing really.
Yeah, let's say 17. Nothing. Because my perception was trash.
Sorry, man.
I know. It's all good.
Tempting, but this is good.
So you guys can progress now towards whatever area you choose to progress.
Where are we at?
You are in the guard tower that you were in at the end of last session,
Okay.
Oh, we need to go to the high priestess to get your book.
Yes, we do.
and other things.
And my
and
stuff.
and many other things. So yes, at this point now, I will turn to the other drow that are following me and instruct them to.
They're still following.
Oh, wait, I already know what they are.
And I'll instruct them to go up through the other entrance.
You have no idea.
Is that what you're doing?
Skitter, skitter, skitter.
I'm asking, are you having them go through the normal way or climb? They are They are things they could climb.
Yes.
Do you want me to get you drow things?
He's using drow things,
I have them already.
Okay.
so I'm
So it
using
doesn't get confusing.
I'm using drow things. So the concept here is that they can try to access the other direction and be distracting while we come in the normal way.
Okay.
We will strike from below while they will strike from above.
Give me the good old knee killer.
Okay. Are you waiting for them to get up there? Are you giving them time to get into position?
I will look to the party and say, hey, they will need some time to get into position.
We're standing in front of the wall. Are you gonna hurt me?
I know he can't.
Do you believe it to be wise to hold position for a moment?
That's me.
Okay. Do you believe it to be wise to hold position for a moment?
Sure.
We are holding position.
How long are you giving them? Is your raven watching this?
Yes.
Okay.
My raven is watching, so I have a good idea about where they're at. So I guess we'll try to wait till they're at least close.
Are you going up into the first room to get up there first while this is all going on, or are you waiting for them to reach the room first?
No, we should probably go into the first room first.
Okay. So, are you giving them 10 minutes, or are you going up the same time they're going around?
We're giving them some time first, and then we'll go in.
Okay. All right.
I like how I can see you're just holding it. It looks like it's frozen.
I'm waiting for trigger phrases for my wilderness.
So I think the rogue and the wizard are rolling stealth.
Yes, we'll roll stuff first. Okay, I'm good.
Oh my God! Why? This is the second time in a
You
row.
have advantage.
I do. Yes. I've rolled those digits twice now.
Damn.
A 7 and a 5.
The bird disappears.
That's the second time I've done that. It is not a good day.
Sorry, that is 25. I forgot. I need to add the +1 that I got my dex up to.
I forget. I'm just scary. That's all I do.
Okay. What'd you make?
I did not stuff. That's what I did.
Did you roll your advantage?
Yes, and I did not stuff as well.
Damn.
I have an 8.
So instead of hiding, you what? You spirit bioluminescent paint on yourself?
Did anyone beat a 16?
Me for stealth?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I always send my rogue in first.
Okay.
What I do. I'm in danger.
All right. Steven, roll me that perception.
That is 14 on the die, which will be, this counts as Underdark, correct?
Yep.
No.
So that is a 20.
Okay.
This is not the Underdark, it's the Overdark. You chose the
The
wrong
lowermost and smallest chamber of the priestess tower is what you're walking into. The chamber contains cushions/beds laid out across the floor mats A small carved table with 2 chairs and a sturdy Zerkwood chest.
Ooh, circular chest.
You know what shape the circular chest is?
I checked.
Is that
the
marching
circular
order?
chest for traps.
That is a natural 20 for investigation for traps.
If there are traps, you know that they're there.
That would be 24.
We find all but the one
You
that
have, in fact, detected a trap.
Unfortunately, Stephen, and I'm sorry for this, I really am.
You're dead.
Oh.
Damn it. You're unconscious. You feel something bite into your back. And now that it's revealed, here's a Drow warrior in that room that just cut open your Kenku.
He's so
I'm
hungry.
sorry,
he wants
if
some
you want to
chicken.
look, go for it.
In the classic fashion, I yell, "It's a trap!" And I
Direct people into room?
One by one.
They know we're
working.
escaping. They know we're
I really wish. I almost wish I was a bard.
Hey, do me a favor. Roll me that perception, Nick.
Okay.
Roll it for me with advantage. Because you've been given this person's description before.
Oh. I will take the first roll, and that's an 18.
That there be ashore. As in, the consort of the High Priestess. Because you know this because he has that wand that people say Jorlin used to have on his hip.
Oh. I'll shout out to him. Hold your blade.
Roll me that persuasion.
But I am holding it.
17?
I saw that 2 you rolled
Oh.
first. Man.
Oh, I saw the 15. I'm sorry. So no, then it was a 4.
You do not belong here. Go back to your cell. While you still draw breath.
Okay.
Did you walk up? You did not tell me you walked up to the room.
Well,
I thought we're all holding position.
I got a
outside of the
23.
room.
I mean, you are just outside the room, so you can hear this. But
I rolled a 23. I got a 23 though.
You can't roll.
You needed to walk into the room. Then intimidation. Sheathe your blade or be put in the shadow.
advantage, good sir. I imagine you are using.
And that is well over 20. That
You say I'll help.
you want to help?
Oh, yeah. I was like, I got a 16. I was gonna say I got a
24?
15.
How are you helping? Explain this to me.
Gave me some birdseed.
That is not helpful, Tony.
As he menacingly trickles the bird seed into my
Pocket sand.
So that 24 intimidation. Sheathe your blade or be put in the shadow.
EJ, go to buy it. Pockets roll.
No.
$15.
Oh, there you go. And to basically be able to use that ability, I rip open my babbling blade.
Jesus Christ.
I basically reach for a blade that isn't up to my hip, and as I draw it, it is literally darkness made of mouths as it begins to gibber a whole lot of gobbledygook that you cannot understand.
Do we roll for intimidation? To see if they're intimidated?
No, hold on. Let the people who are actually in the doorway do their thing first. He looks at you. He stares at you. No. And you did your action.
I did my action.
So, I'm gonna let this drop to initiative now.
The unconscious bird gets.
Oh wow, I go last.
Make that death save,
6.
Steven.
16? When you see your wizard become a tank.
Oh,
11.
God.
So that is
I know what you're
pass.
doing. I've heard this before.
Ooh, my things went up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be chowing down a lot of good berries once I get out.
Did you make your save?
Yes, 11.
Cool.
He steps down and stabs you. God damn it!
What'd you get, Steven?
11.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, for the initiative, 12.
Luke, what'd you get?
I keep forgetting what modifiers apply to that.
Dex.
Just
Dex.
Dex and Dex only this edition.
I need somebody who can make him have disadvantage on wisdom saves.
Oh, it's a 5-12.
Huh? 14? What'd you get, Luke?
Flat 12.
I don't think I would have seen through his
Still
stealth
don't.
anyway.
He rolled a 29 this stealth.
What the? Yeah, I had.
I'm not doing. He rolled a 19 and has a +10. That's what they do. These are these are elite drow warriors. These are the people they send in to raid other families' households
I could
and
have.
just
The
rip.
max I could have gotten was a 26 with a natural.
Man, they must have been doing a pretty horrible job if they have to be here out of prison.
No, this prison
That's just their job.
creates a function.
It's a private prison. It's a plaything.
being run by a high priestess of one of the major houses. Congratulations on that enemy you probably just made. Tony, what'd you get?
Yeah, they have
What
to
about
find
him?
out.
Did he have to-
Yeah, he said he got a 14.
Oh, I got a big fat 7.
Nick,
16.
Still chicken is still.
I'm going to do you a favor and keep you alive.
14. Oh.
Darren, by the way, Nick, make me an opposed strength check.
Somebody wants a hug.
13.
You get pushed out of the way. You just get grabbed and thrown back into a wall. No damage, but
I didn't say it was a heavy tank.
as you see a giant quaggoth just run. I don't mean a
Large size base.
I don't mean a normal quaggoth. I mean this is a quaggoth under the effects of enlarge.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Thonauts are a type. You would know this. Thonauts are a type of quaggoth who have developed psionic abilities.
Oh, cool.
So this is very much a happening. I totally did not expect him to do that to you, but
Well, you
Get
send the rogue in to
obliterated
find
by a
traps.
crit.
huh?
Well, you send the rogue in to find traps.
This rogue found a trap. By the way, there was totally a trap on that chest.
I am aware that there is a trap, and I am currently gargling on my own blood.
I'm really sorry, dude, but
You rolled a
it makes perfect sense that the high priestess would leave her most trusted warrior to guard this place. That
Whose idea was it to get our shit back?
everyone's.
Including
You
you.
are free to make a break by yourself, but the wizard needs the thing.
Wizard is going without us.
And
And his
Darendil is the only NPC you will have access to this time. But he is probably the best NPC to have access to.
Oh, the dwarf.
No, the Quaggoth.
Oh.
The Quaggoth who comes through the door enlarges himself.
On our side? Wait,
Oh,
we
yeah.
have a Qui-Gon?
Our side?
Yeah, Darendil.
You remember the prince?
Prince
Oh
Darendil.
god, the gold elf.
Oh, was that the one that
The
that-
Prince Insanity.
That thinks he's an elf and he's totally not. Yeah, that one.
And
Is the
Prince.
Qui-Gon formerly known as Prince?
Yes. He's gonna rush in. Okay. Steven, I need your miniature. There's a chest in that room. I need you to topple your miniature next to it.
Which room?
This first room. Yep. Place him next to your body.
That's right.
Place Nick just outside the door, wherever Nick is.
Being his
No,
clumpy
like
self.
off the pedestal. And now I need.
Being his clumpy self. Being stealthy.
I'm just gonna not put these on the table for now.
What are those?
My rat and my
Your
unseen servant.
rat?
Yes, remember the little rat
Remember
thing
the
that
rat
does
that
like
was made?
4 damage? That's pissing off the Qui-Goths right now. Did we actually go with the you're trying to intimidate the Qui-Goths?
No, they are.
Just-
That encounter is dealt with. You guys got the experience for it. You're not going to kill them again and get it again.
Oh no.
No.
Let's go. Turn them on a certain side.
Well, intimidate the crap out of them.
He's not going to have a good day.
Who is this?
That was the Quagoff's roll.
Oh god.
Yeah, in my campaign, I make you spend it. In normal D&D, as you accrue experience,
Yeah.
you just keep going.
Smash.
And the level markers are just markers.
Smash!
Also, use experience. You actually- it's pretty hard to use experience.
Oh boy. What? Thing.
That's the Qui-Goths.
Oh, okay, never mind.
7 plus. He takes 15 damage. His 2 giants. His 2. That'll work.
What is
Kind of
that?
missing a head, but.
What is it? It's a
As
five,
it takes 2. His 2 claws come down, ripping into him. But he basically parries most of it and gets rid of it. But he still does take damage. That is clear because the claws come back dripping in some kind of reddish liquid. It can obviously be attributed as blood. That was your one. That was your one freebie against this guy, by the way. It's now his turn. He has an adversary in his face.
Does my dead body cover him being flakes?
One hits and one.
If only I was.
Oh,
an
they
orc.
both hit. Actually,
If only I was an orc.
Should have been.
thankfully,
Rogue. The
thankfully, this was
Just
the
spend
best.
your points into your con.
Thankfully, this was the best possible NPC to fight this guy.
He's a tank.
No, because it's Quagoth.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And Quagoth are bred to be immune to poison, which is exactly what Drow have on their blades. So let's see. Base damage on that is he's going to take 14 damage.
How long does that poison last? Because now it's mixed with bird blood.
Huh?
The bird that.
The blades are just considered poisoned. You know, the blades you guys salvaged off of somebody last session. One of the blades was poisoned. You don't know which one, but
Do you know?
of course I know.
He's a DM. He knows.
That would have
I
been
have that one.
his turn. Hey, make your roll.
Oh, yeah.
It's now a new turn of initiative.
That is that a pass?
What is that?
That's a 10.
A 10 is what you require, isn't it?
Yeah, 10 or better.
Depends on the poison.
No. It's not a. It's a death save.
That's it.
Oh yeah, death
10
save.
or better.
10.
Oh god, death saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's good.
He's made 2. He's made 2 now.
Okay, that's good.
Luke.
With an 11 and a 10. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to be trying
That's
to do.
65.
Okay, one sentence or less, bud. Go.
I'm going to stop him from dying.
You're going to. That means you're going to have to heal is a touch spell. So that means you got to get up there and heal right next to the guy who can cut you open.
I think he'll be okay.
I've got my shield up, plus that chain sort of gives me AC of 15.
Okay, but
There's a chance.
he's rocking a +7 to hit you.
There's still a chance.
Okay. By the way, I wish this was Pathfinder channels. Be like, yeah, you're up. Go, let's do this.
Yeah, Cure Wounds is touch this edition.
It's kind of like touch every edition.
Right there.
Depends on the class, but yeah.
Cure Wounds
Cast it.
as a second level.
No, that's a first level spell. Oh wait.
Multi-classing
yeah.
gave me the spell slots.
But you don't get spell slots from Paladin at first level.
According to the book, I do. Spell slots, not spells themselves.
But Paladins don't get spell slots until like level 2.
Do you want me to
I will look it up myself. Thank you.
What's your breakup?
I didn't really see.
Cleric 2, Paladin
Yeah,
1?
you did.
Oh, he's cleric 2, paladin 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you wouldn't have second level spell slot until level 3.
According to the
Hold on.
instructions,
Hold on there, buddy.
I do.
Are you looking at the multi-class?
Multi-classing.
Paladins count as a quarter. of a
Yeah.
level.
Half.
So you're 2.5, and then
Minimum
round down,
1.
and round down everything.
Hold on.
Multi-classing is difficult.
Especially with casters.
Spell slots. You determine available spell slots by.
I can read. Thank you.
I'm reading it aloud.
Don't let me, please. Let me try. Thank you.
Also available on iTunes because fuck Mac.
Fuck man. So this
I
happens.
mean, technically,
quite often.
5th edition is
We'll
round
check.
up, so.
We'll check.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
round up.
Well, 5th edition is round up everything.
Not everything.
Almost everything. Oh yeah, it is round down.
So you only count as 2.
Yeah,
'Cause I think round down is more common.
yeah, it is round down. So you do not have second level spell slots.
Not yet.
You can use a first level spell slot. That's cool.
That'll still get me alive enough so that
Yeah.
I can cast good berries and heal fully.
Says round down.
Yeah.
Because I have the best healing spell right now.
Yeah. 10 hit points guaranteed.
No, then I'll just reroll his
That's not bad.
5 plus. So it's 7 health to get back.
Because okay, I'm gonna retcon your death save then and let you actually have a turn.
Okay.
Because technically you guys are on the same initiative. And I think death saves happen at the end of a turn. End of your turn. So I will let you have your 15 feet to stand up, and you can cast good berries and eat them, which should bring you back up very close to full. Is that
I'm just gonna stab him instead.
No, I'm gonna try and do that. I am going to eat, and then I'm going to take a 5-foot step right here.
Are you gonna bonus action, cunning action, or do you?
No, I do
go
not have
right
any
there?
action yet.
Okay, it's cool.
So I am just chilling right there and making sure that he is flanked.
Well, okay. Alex, it's your turn. Yep, I gathered that.
He's gonna
cast
I hope not.
missile.
Grody.
Yeah.
It's my YouTube channel.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Multi-classing and spells are a little weird, especially when you start throwing in something that's not a pure caster. That's where the confusion comes from.
It just means I misread the
That's fine.
thing. Oh well.
Holy
Yeah.
firebolt his ass.
The spell slots per class level the table that they put in there is for pure casters, which is frustrating because what we should really do is build one. What I'll do before the next session is I will build a class table, or when we do an interval, because we can only go for 2 hours at a time with YouTube.
Can I see him?
You can move up to there and then see him. Yes.
Can I see him now?
Huh? That's enough.
So, can I firebolt him? You don't let me do
You
that.
could totally firebolt him. Is that what you're doing?
You have
It's a 16.
Huh?
16.
No.
It's when
You have to be
Yeah,
available.
I think it's only a melee.
For now, we'll just say it's only in melee. That
Is 16 hit?
HP.
no.
Don't worry, it's a
It's in the middle there.
Cast it again.
Oh, APHB? I thought flank rules were the DMG.
No, they're in the player's handbook.
Okay.
The-
Cool.
It's because remember, this edition was the player's handbook that was released first at Oldly.
There are specific flanking rules in the DMG though.
Yeah, it expands upon it, but the basics. Are
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately you do miss, buddy. Just remember you are you using your quicken stuff to you could cast, but you're gonna be sacrificing a spell slot to do so.
Can I do it each turn, right?
as many as
So long as you have
spell
spell
slots.
Yeah. I mean, firebolt again.
Okay.
It's an 8.
Nope, sorry buddy. You are down a first level spell slot now.
No firebolt.
No, you to
For
quicken
quicken
it. To quicken it.
That's
You sack a spell slot. So,
you
so
use
for example,
sorcerer points for that.
Yeah, which you
Right.
sack a spell slot.
No, you don't.
No,
You
don't.
get you
Just
have
sorcerer.
you have a certain number of sorcerer points.
Yes,
And that's separate from slots. You can spend
I-
sorcery points to gain slots.
I'm aware. That's what I was referring to. I thought he was sacrificing a spell slot for that, and because he'd been doing a lot of magic otherwise already today.
You said we.
Hold on.
So you can spend points or you can spend a slot. Do you know how many points
Well-
you currently have?
Well, so what spell did you use? Firebolt.
Quicken.
He used Firebolt
Cantrip.
quickened.
Then the firebolt is a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
So you only use sorcerer points. That's it.
I thought he'd already gone through his base amount of sorcery points for the day. My bad.
Oh, and you guys see me fly up 6 inches and then fall back down.
Okay, yeah. For the day, you have a total of 3 sorcery points.
Now you have
And
2.
you have 1. Well, I think Quicken take 2 or 1. Quicken takes 2. So you're down to 1 sorcery point, which is fine.
Hey, I have
So I
one
only
next
have
game
1
then?
key point left.
You have 3 every day.
Oh.
That was your turn. Oh crap! I did this out of order. My bad. Nick, you're up.
Fucker can use
Okay,
the
okay.
inspiration.
I will go ahead and enter the room.
Nah, I won't.
And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and flank the shit out of the space.
Surround them! All grapple them, you all pummel them.
I'm gonna smack him in the face with my babbling blade.
Okay, you use your intelligence for that to hit, right?
I would be using the
I heal 10.
spell attack bonus.
Okay. I just clarifying.
We're 7, so 7.
Advantage and a plus 10. So 18.
Jesus.
And I also need him to make a wisdom save of 18.
Why?
Babbling
Oh,
Blade.
sorry. Wait, no.
I think that only works when you cast the spell initially.
No, it's when I make the attack and hit.
Oh, the babbling blade has it as well.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's a 1d6 plus 2 cold, so it'll only take 7 cold damage.
Yeah.
However, if he can't make the wisdom save, he will be frightened.
Get it away, get it away.
And with that, I would like to take my free action to intimidate him again.
Let me figure out something first here, okay?
Fair enough.
Is that considered a charm effect?
No.
Okay. I had to ask his draft.
I know.
They can be charmed.
No, they cannot.
They can be charmed. They
But
have
they can be-
advantage.
But they can be terrified.
I know we're pretty close to the border, but why to Canada? What do you-
Probably the first thing he grabbed at his wallet.
Canada boy, why? Why?
No. What's your
Melee spells only.
roll for the wisdom?
18.
Okay.
Please don't hurt me.
Don't worry, I've nearly maxed this out. So I'm using an expansion off of this. It's called Van Helsing's Guide. That's from
Oh.
spells.
First off, I'll have to say your attack does not hit.
18 does not hit his AC.
Parry. +3 to AC.
Parry, thrust.
So he has a 19 or 20.
And no, he has an 18, and he can increase his AC by 3.
That's ridiculous.
That is their ability, dude. It's right here out of the monster manual.
I don't know, I understand.
But does he have to hit? Does that spell have to
I
hit? Okay.
So that just dismantles everything. Wait, so he can take that? He can take his parry action more than once a turn?
He didn't take it yet.
He used it against the Quagga.
What?
When
It's because you used saying that he was parrying. Looked like he parried.
Oh, no.
Attacks.
No, that was the description of things, not him actually using the ability.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm surprised he would have saved it for me.
You were the drow that tried to terrify him. He felt that real fear coming at him. And he's like, oh, he didn't actually use it on him.
All right.
I'm not trying to do it to screw you here, Nick. I'm just.
Okay.
Do you want to do the intimidate check though? And he
No.
did fail that.
I can't.
No?
It takes it away from me.
Oh.
So.
No, then I'm not going to do that to you. Yeah,
No,
he's
it
frightened.
completely shuts my turn.
No,
down.
he'll just be frightened that he didn't make his save. I'm not going to retcon so that he can
That's
gets
why I was
out of
surprised
everything.
you wouldn't use that ability against
My turn.
something that was
End of the
big
initiative?
and could in fact have been parried.
Yep.
Not against the wizard who normally casts spells.
It is now your turn there, buddy.
Finally.
Nope.
Oh, pardon my wingspan.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. You instead of going there, go onto the other side of me.
For the dragon? Or that one right there?
Yeah,
Okay, there.
because now you have advantage.
Oh, wow. I need more.
No, he's already flanked.
He has to be in a position where he's flanking him.
Yeah, because if he was here, there's nobody there.
Just because the
you got
target
up
is
and moved.
flanked doesn't give you the flanking.
All right. So, well, attack one, short sword.
It's something that's different about the tradition from Pathfinder.
So crit.
Okay.
Second attack, which is my bonus
Remember,
action.
this is using key.
No. When I make an attack, I can, as a bonus action, take an additional unarmed attack. Spending key initiates my flurry of blows, which gives me 2 extra ones.
So you're not using.
I'm just
flurry.
using my monks, a natural ability of after hitting an attack
The
to
free
make
two
it a free.
weapons.
Yeah, I
Okay.
I
So you're not
slice
using
him and then I
flurry.
elbow him in the face,
Okay.
which I'm hoping a 22 hits him.
Yeah.
All right. So critical damage, short sword.
Mhm.
It's just the extra die. I don't add my modifier in, do I? For the additional damage.
No.
So the plus only happens once.
The plus only happens once. Yes.
All right, so 4 plus 4, so 8 slashing. And and 5 elbow damage. So 8 plus 5 is 13 damage total.
Is this an elite?
13. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good chunk.
He's an elite.
That's like I just killed a level 1 character. Just 2 more levels
How
to go.
much total did you do, Tony?
13 total. Between slashing and
Okay.
elbow damage.
That's top of the order, which makes it his turn.
Do it.
No, I have to.
He can disengage.
Oh no. Oh yeah, no, he can.
Anybody can disengage,
It's true.
which is totally natural for someone who is totally afraid. The other thing is, the fine print of frightened is annoying as hell. because technically he can look at something else and not have disadvantage.
Oh,
That-
focus on something else.
It says as long as the target, as long as the person who frightened you is in your line of sight, so he could technically look at Luke and not be frightened and not have disadvantage anymore.
180. He'd have to look at. Oh wait, yeah, Luke.
Yeah, no, he
He would literally have to put his back to me.
I know.
But that's fine, which means he's not attacking me.
Yep.
It sucks to be you though.
Reoccurring
He's
character.
supposed to be the tank.
Reoccurring character. Disengage out the hell out of the room. This is way more than his life is worth.
He's like, fuck that shit, I'm out.
That still, however, means that the things.
So we totally need to get the feat that allows us to strike people disengaging, because that would be awesome.
Yeah, good luck with that. That's Sentinel. That is really powerful, and for everyone to get that is insane.
Oh God.
That is
Yeah, next level we get the option of taking
Even better, if we had a Retribution Paladin with Polar Mastery, he can move 15 feet.
Yep. And I think
what's the
instantly.
justification of getting that? Because everybody
Come
comes away
here.
from us.
that is not just
That's justification for me.
that. No, it's
Did I miss
not.
He would not have run if I didn't.
Yeah, no. He would have fought to the death.
They had quick reflexes in this edition. where you
He
get
is disengaging the hell out of here.
Knowing
You're
you can
up.
attack. Yes.
Huh? Yeah,
one will
no.
get an attack.
Oh.
That
You
means
just hear to see the birds
I
like
guess the question is, are you
chomping
staying
on
in initiative?
freaking good berries.
you can choose to.
Bloody good.
Your friends have not made it to the room yet, so
So does he
This justice trap.
that way?
no.
Or
He
out the door we
disengages
came
out
in.
the door.
Out the door we came in.
Yes,
Okay.
he's gone.
When I see, can I see him walk run away? Because I'm outside the door.
You see him run away,
Yeah, you see him run away and duck around a corner
and then he disappears.
because reoccurring character things.
You pretty much have to instantly kill him, but then again, the DM will just be like, and he disappears.
I've
I
done
did
that before.
300 damage. He disappears.
I did
He
that
fails
later
his
on.
con save on Power Word Death. He disappears.
But yeah, he gone.
You
By the way,
remember,
when are we doing the food, Tony?
In like 3 hours
Oh, okay.
for like supper. That's what I planned since we start at 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that was never made.
There's snacks and stuff over there for hungry. Chips.
I will consider such at some point. But I was just curious about that. So,
So about that guardian skull at the door.
huh?
So about that guardian skull leaving at the door.
Oh, in case someone comes back. Ritual.
What
Okay.
crap did I see on the chest?
You nearly died. You forgot.
That's
Near
the last
the-
thing I remember.
Near-death experiences are an emotional response that hardwire write themselves into your brain because emotional response help retain memory. This is totally true.
I really remember what this trap was.
Anti-Brady.
I'm good.
Surprise me.
You gave me the dirty one.
I didn't even pay attention to that.
That's Aaron.
No. I already have one, Tony.
Oh, okay.
And can we not throw things at the table, please? Nick has spent a lot of money on these things.
I
A
remember
lot.
when you bought most of them.
But
Bought out Grand City's game for those.
Yeah, right.
They were
Okay.
happy.
They were very happy.
sure, get the fuck out. Okay, you want to know with the 24 what type of trap it was.
Yes.
I'm okay with this being the song on right now. I really am. You've never heard this song before? This song is amazing.
You don't want through the tables and the memes to care all that's going on right now.
Why not both? Yeah, that was very close to beat territory there, sir. No, don't do that again.
It was off the table. Oh, yeah, it's fun.
I tell you something? I've never heard this song.
You probably have.
You noted a small hole in the chest.
Okay.
With a natural 20, do I remember what kind of crap that? That'll be. What skill would that be? Would it just be an intelligence?
To what? No, you're getting full recall. It's just.
I can't believe I rolled that to 20 twice on this table.
It's the map.
You noted tumblers inside of the lock attached to something that went in the direction of the hole.
I have thieves'
Huh?
tools.
Huh?
Don't you worry, I have thieves' tools.
He's gone.
Oh, was that the little dwarf or little
I am going to use an inspiration.
What happened to the
half
Or
one?
inspiration. Because, yeah.
What's up?
what happened to the half orc?
Ront was one of the people who didn't come back.
We were told that he was at the lift.
Oh, the half-orc is with you guys.
Okay. Because he's not on
Half-orc's
the
the
board.
bard. Yeah, there's a lot of things that aren't on the board right now.
Haven't gotten there yet. Shit happened. Shit, fan. Turn order.
Hit fan the hit.
That is a 18 to disarm.
You disarm it.
Sweet. What's inside?
You still got to pick the lock.
Oh. Right. Picking the lock. That is, it's sleight of hand, correct?
Picking a lock. Picking a lock is just thieves' tools,
Okay.
but you have an
That is
advantage,
sleight of
and
hand.
you get to add your
Okay.
proficiency bonus twice, I think.
Yes, because I put it, and only if I put expertise into it. That is a 18 to pick it.
That does pick the lock. When you open it, you are face to face with something that should surprise you. If you had picked the lock first, this is a you can tell by the setup of this. If you don't use the key and you don't disarm the trap first, it goes off.
What is it?
What was the trap?
Yeah.
Trap was a dart, and it is covered in the same poison the drow used. Make that sleight of hand. Make that sleight of hand check, good sir. If you're trying to hide that from everyone.
I'm not trying to hide it. I'm trying to
Okay.
put something on the top of it that it won't kill me.
All right.
Because it is a dart.
Okay, in the chest, here's what you find. Okay. I hope you have a recorder in mind, people, because someone should be recording loot.
I am.
Cool. You ready, Nick?
Via video. What you got?
Okay, you can write it down. Okay.
A small purse containing 20 gold.
Good job, Conan.
No, that's not my flaw.
What, gold?
A black velvet mask stitched with silver thread in a spider web pattern. Do you need me to read slower?
It looks like a mask at the end of a beak.
I don't think I'm late enough.
Okay. That's one.
If you wanted a what is that worth? 25 G. Dice with elvish characters.
Is it undercommon? Or is it just straight?
Elvish. Worth 10 GP. Containing a spider-shaped onyx brooch. Worth 50 GP.
The money's
Only
Well, that's if you get the perfect rolls against somebody.
So
Is it
10
worth-
GP.
Is it worth that max gold?
No, the brooch was worth 50. It was the dice that were worth 10.
Oh,
The brooch was worth 50.
It's like a really shitty roll.
I'm so glad I didn't fail. Like I used that
And-
inspiration to disarm that trap. So I just been like,
No, you just would have went unconscious. It was the paralysis poison, not the blade poison.
I know that's what my guy would just been like knocked out
Again? And a flask of strong, syrupy blue liquor.
Damn it, dwarf.
Steven, make me
Alchemist, can you identify this?
Can I identify?
And what check?
What would I add? What would I add?
That'll be knowledge.
I'm an inspiration. Oh, my
Alex,
God,
I'm
that is
going to let you take that back because it's not Arcana.
oh, it's not
It's not an alchemy thing. Steven, make me a intelligence check with advantage.
Let's see, 9 and a 19. I'm gonna take the 19 to 20 something.
Liquid birdseed.
That is liquor that will leave the person pleasantly poisoned for 1d4 hours.
Holy fuck.
Pleasantly poisoned.
There's no save on that. None.
Oh,
You're-
that's that sleeping poison.
You're poisoned for 1d4 hours. You take the status effect of poisoned.
Oh, God.
Now you understand why you are the one who had to roll.
Yes.
Because you went with the stuff to identify poisons. Yeah.
But they'll be
Sorry,
pleasantly
Alex, but
poisoned.
it's not really an Arcana check because it's
Yeah.
not arcane in nature.
I figured it was some kind of healing.
Yeah, that's
Healing is-
that's what you're supposed to think. That's
Nine.
but I give people an identify check because if it's liquor,
Oh yeah.
the natural alcoholic of the group is probably the one who should identify it.
My character in this edition, this time, is not alcoholic.
Okay, at 9 out of 10 times, are your characters alcoholic?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's a fun flaw.
What do you do for
And
a
I'm like,
living?
some alcoholics in the group know when they quit.
Okay.
I didn't fail the wisdom save. Or I didn't make the wisdom save.
Oh, you sure did not.
The table holds a pewter pitcher and a pair of matched goblets with a total of 1 GP each.
Confidence.
I don't feel like Skyriming this shit.
No, I don't figure you did, but they put it in the freaking book.
I understand.
Are they
So
nice
goblets?
looking?
Huh?
So goblets.
If my character dies, I want to make an orc barbarian named Krull.
Well, if you do that, I'm gonna have to make a crotchety old witch named Isva.
Oh, Krull. It's Hulk with a K.
Oh, that's a 10.
What is the image of?
Barbarian named
You said there was a picture?
Huh?
Who's the picture of?
Pitcher.
Oh, picture.
His name is
Oh,
Rock.
okay.
Hence goblets.
Apologies. Yeah.
With a 14, what else do I find in the
It's a
room?
picture of a picture.
Investigation.
The goblets.
That's it?
Of the
Okay.
I just kind of gave
Oh,
that
it's
to
a
you.
picture of a
Okay.
picture.
Of that.
I'm
Picture.
quite sure.
only D&D
Oh.
over here, Nick?
It's a picture of a picture.
That's sitting there, yeah.
Okay. Looking for the
Works
XP
with
tables.
GP.
Determine something.
You gotta check the next door for traps.
That's a 9. That's still 20 good. That's investigation, so it's 2, 4.
Do you get advantage for
15.
that because you're in your favorite area?
No,
No.
not that. That would be sleight of hand, and it only functions over survival and perception, I think. And perception is passive awareness, not investigation.
Call.
No.
Even then,
Run, bitch!
Tony.
It's still PG-13.
You saying that just reminds me of the end of Scary Movie. The first one was hilarious, and then the studio
Seriously,
just
you
got
gotta-
its
you gotta
grubby
hit- you
hands
gotta
over
take a
the
hit off my
franchise and ruined it.
You gotta take a hit off this.
What's funny is the directors didn't know about the fourth sequel until like they found out online through news that they were making a fourth one.
Nick, make me a perception check.
Yeah.
It's like a scary movie.
It goes all the way to 5.
So it's 18.
Okay, that was a rated perception.
Alright, cool.
What was the total?
18.
You see strange shadows coming from the high priest, from the temple.
I inform the party. There be strange shadows above.
And you feel both of your skeletons die.
I have 3.
You feel you're sitting.
I created one last session and I just made 2 more.
You feel all 3 of them. If you send all 3 of them to that room, they die. You feel them die.
Oh no.
So there's something up in the room above us.
That's
Got
the
it.
temple.
In the
right?
temple.
Yeah, the highest room. You still got to go through the Var's chamber.
Okay, check in this door with a 15 for checking for traps. No traps. You can detect.
It's a door.
Alright, jiggle the handle. Is it locked?
No.
Open the
Fireball!
Oh, God.
I'm kidding.
And we're door to nowhere.
No, you could still make a save. And I could roll all ones. And he would only
a
take
fireball
half damage.
trap at us at level
Yep.
3.
Oh yeah.
You're a tiefling. I could throw a fireball trap at your level 3. That's not overpowered.
That's
three
somebody
spell.
said it would.
It is what they would call
So,
in bird culture a dick move.
I would like to advise my unseen servant to take this dagger and slice open all those pillows. Except one. Keep one pillow.
Oh
Really?
God, I know exactly.
You're being weird, aren't you? I just,
What?
wait, hear what he says?
Stage and murders.
It's telepathic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still hot.
What are you looking for?
Stuffing.
For what?
Stage
So
murder.
You're collecting components.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
You may
They're
die.
full of spiders! Ah!
You may die.
That's why I had the unseen servant do it.
They're
You
not
may
full of
die,
spiders.
but you'll keep us going one way or the other.
They look like some kind of weird feather thing that nobody but Nick realizes what it is.
Hey, we're birds. We know what feathers are.
And if
I can make an assumption.
Yes, you can.
if the door's unlocked and
Oh, I've already opened the door.
Oh, well, then let's open the door.
I'm going to tell animal motion and be like, let me go through the door first this time.
Okay.
Say, let Mr. Big Guy
Okay, then.
Shield up
Okay, then.
and step in.
22 the stealth for my character.
Oh yeah, that would be wise. I'm gonna re-stealth.
I'm gonna stealth.
That's much better.
Hey, I'm good at that. I'm gonna do that
Take a peek
too.
inside the room.
Please, for the love of God, don't roll those numbers.
15.
Oh, thank goodness. You're supposed to roll a d6 to determine if she's there.
She's not there.
Please, dear God, let her not be there. Because that's a TPK. She's a CRA. That's a TPK, man.
That's
If
if
he's
she
there,
sees me
yeah.
opening the door, being like,
The door opens for no reason? Bullshit. You may be stealth.
No,
The
no.
creaky door is not stealth.
That's ghosts.
I can just close. We actually close the door.
See that?
Oh,
Shit, we're out of here.
But yeah,
Run for the hills.
Okay, I shall describe the room.
okay.
Make me an insight. Make me a perception check, Luke.
Where do I see what the 20
Jump on top of the
Perception.
door.
It's because the character won't fit in the fucking doorway.
Well, then you can't enter.
His will.
No, yeah, no, he cannot.
The character model will not fit through the
Oh, I thought you guys
doorway.
meant Durando, and I'm like, he ain't. He's gonna have to go back to normal to get out of the room in the first place.
How do you get in?
He
pushed
stepped inside,
he pushed
then
Nick
enlarged.
out of the way, enlarged,
Just coat him
and
in
then
oil.
whipped the shit out. Started whipping the shit out of someone to give someone an opening.
You go hard, run.
All right, you said perception, right?
Yep.
That is a
No hurdy-burdy.
19.
Cool. Inside, the walls are hung with black mesh resembling a spider's web, extending from a central spot on the ceiling out to the walls, then draped down like curtains. They were curtains, Drew.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about this.
Thick woven mats cover the floor, while a low platform is covered with cushions and pillows to make a broad divan-like bed. One side of the chamber contains a small table and 2 chairs, while the other holds a small shrine to Loth, draped in white silk. A heavy chest of black-stained zirkwood sits at the foot of the bed.
By all means, you go ahead this time.
I learned my lesson.
We mean you no harm. Please don't hurt me with the blade.
Well,
I'm
again,
still kind of pretty hurt. But...
keeping my shield raised just in case, I will edge my way
We're playing.
further into the room.
Okay, he's gonna go into the room.
I want
Are
to
we
follow
playing
behind
with-
him.
Does healing give you the full hit points, or does it just bring you to 1?
Healing gives you full hit points is where I'm going.
Okay.
And whether or not that's accurate is irrelevant to me.
There's different tiers.
I'm not
It's a lot of DM's discretion for that one.
I'm not going to dick you guys in a game that the writer describes this as D&D hard mode. This is also why I was hesitant about you joining, Drew, because that's a bad first impression environment.
I would just, if you were gonna join on this one, I would have had you be a barbarian because that's how you learn.
Oh,
Okay.
Barbarian, you have more saves.
Did my Raven actually happen to see anything that happened?
It's all your skeletons get tickled and nutty.
Yeah,
On an 18?
because that's 3 level 1 spells right there, so it would be nice to know what happened.
Nice job.
Can you see through their eyes?
Yeah.
The skeletons.
No, not that. It's the Raven. It's this reason why I said
Okay,
the Raven.
where would you have positioned the Raven? This will determine what.
I would have positioned it somewhere either on a windowsill or the
Entrance to the room.
entrance because I'm trying to look around and see what's going on.
DM secret talk.
He wouldn't know this. It's up to him if you.
Fine. We're gonna have a lot of messages.
Was that within or outside?
Within the room.
Within.
Your Raven saw
I saw that.
saw a spell very similar to your alarm skull go up, and then this happened.
Okay,
Then they all showed the fuck up.
got it. So I'll inform the party that there'll be giant spiders here, and we need to be careful.
They're hard now.
There are now. There's giant spiders here.
To explain what actually happened, Nick has a spell he likes to use that is the Guardian Skull, which is a skull that can attack things very weakly, but given enough time, it can kill stuff. This thing was a triggered alarm skull that upon a non-living drow entering the room, giant spiders are summoned.
Right. As long as they're not bird-eating spiders, we're cool.
They're definitely bird-eating spiders. Are you spider-eating birds?
Are they large?
He's like, I want to check.
What's my spider bird doing, by the way?
Your tarantula?
Yes.
Your tarantula loves you. It
Oh.
leaves you
Or
venomous
repetition.
presence on your neck every night.
Anyways,
AJ.
That is how you get resistant to poison.
anyways, so what's up? After
Alex, did you say something?
Oh.
You can go.
After moving further in, I'm going to actively make another perception check, see if there's anything new that I can see from here.
Okay.
I also said I was following him. It's not safe to go alone.
Here, take this.
Well,
That is
next
a
to him, I have
22.
the second highest AC.
You might have the highest AC, dude.
Okay, so 22.
So during the time which they're entering, I'm setting up an alarm behind there.
With a 25.
That skull.
Yeah.
It takes a minute. So
Yeah, they're taking time.
As they're moving forward, I'm
You
saying
are
that-
staggering.
Yep.
You're staggering protection.
And I also mentioned to the Qualla that maybe you should reduce in size.
He does so.
Is it a spell?
No, it is a psionic ability.
What's that?
They do stuff with their mind. You do stuff with
They're
magic.
psychic.
They do
will
something
it
with
into
their head.
being.
He doesn't
That's
know
what
a
I
cypher
think.
is.
What? He doesn't know what a secret
It's
is.
called a mind slot instead of spell slot.
He's a psychic son of a bitch. But anyways,
Create.
so
There's a psyker in one of our campaigns.
I
anywho,
asked him if he has any parchment.
The Quagga?
Yeah.
No.
Keep your eyes open for something.
What do you need?
Parchment.
Just parchment. He starts tearing.
Starts what?
He starts tearing Shor's room apart.
Yeah,
Ah!
by all means, I am perfectly accepting of this.
With a
So
20?
he comes over to you. Just taps you on your one huge hand.
Take 10 damage.
On one side, there's a picture of Ilvara. On the other side is blank.
Okay.
It's like I'm. Is this okay?
It's acceptable. Keep out your eyes out for more. Say
So
that.
they 19.
Because I will go ahead and roll it up. And
what does a 22 get me?
Nothing you didn't already have.
Oh, 25 either.
Are they like giant in size or are they large?
What, spiders?
Yeah.
Well, there's none of them in this room.
No, I mean
Yeah.
in that room. Are they large or are they giant?
They're considered giant. That's all. Nick didn't give you a whole ton of details.
Okay.
If you want more
No,
details, you
giant.
should ask the person who's Raven saw the thing. I can't tell you things because I'm not the voice of God. I am the voice of God, but that's not the point. Now, what I'm saying is role play it out. If you want information, ask
You're
the
Alan
person.
Rickman?
who are you?
I'm too terrified.
You're
You
still
know,
terrified?
DM stands for
Dogma?
damn, man.
He was the voice of God. And he didn't have a penis. It was a giant
Meditative. Yes, I'm well aware of his role as meditative.
It's like Ken down there. Ken down there. God, I love that.
Dogma joke. Dogma joke. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, continuing on, please.
22 didn't give me any.
There's.
What are you guys rolling?
Hey, Luke, make me a knowledge religion check.
Okay, that damn thing's getting too different. So I'm just gonna use one of those where I can actually see the number squarely, so that's all right.
That's fine.
Hey,
That's a no.
I would like to.
Oh, that's a maybe.
Because I get the feeling this is going to be something important. So
It's just remembering things about the shrine.
I still think it'd be worth something to
Okay.
roll.
That's up to you, bud.
Yep. So I'll be dropping
do
down
you.
one of those inspirations for this. A reroll gets me a whole one extra number on that die.
Yeah, total.
Grand total of 7.
Yep.
I'm not using that die.
You feel a nudge on your back, pushing you forward 15 feet.
Roy fucking hear that?
Huh?
I'm right behind
It's
you.
unseen.
Oh, okay.
Just
Goddamn,
something
I'm
just
considering
And time seems to stop for a moment.
Do I see this?
No, because time has stopped for everyone but Luke.
this is going to be interesting.
A dwarf suddenly stands next to the altar, to the shrine.
Help me, everyone. You're my only hope.
A dwarf with a symbol on his arm that is very familiar to you. He looks to you and says, when you are gone from here, your strength will be needed for other things. That scabbard you wear on your hip, it is missing the other part of it. You will find it down here. Not in this place, but somewhere in this vile Underdark. You will need it and those around you for strength. Continue on the path of the warrior as you can. Be steadfast and be strong. And know that I, your God, am always with you. And time restarts. And as he leaves, the shrine explodes.
Good thing I got my shield up. Good thing I have my shield up. No
Translation.
shrapnel to the face.
That there was Moradin.
Yeah. Moradin.
Moradin
God
is
of
the god,
dwarves.
is the god of the dwarves. He's the creator of the dwarves. And he is the god that Luke's character follows.
Because Kaladin was raised by the dwarves. He worships Moradin.
What you're saying is he brought the hammer down and crushed the spider.
Yes. Hammer time happened.
So,
Hashtag hammer time.
As you command, great father.
Very well. So,
Says that audibly.
and there's still a chest in this room.
Dibs.
Dibs, are you going up to open the
We're
chest,
gonna
Tony?
By all means, bird friend, go.
Wrong bird.
breaks the lock. I know you.
Bird is the word.
This is the third natural 20.
Are you kidding me? You're changing dice.
Okay.
You're rolling where I can see it from now on.
Okay.
Well, we can see him rolling.
Yeah.
That's clearly a 2 and a 0.
I'm not going to do that to you.
However,
You know what?
the dice
If
may
if
turn
all his
against me
20s
really
If all
quickly.
his 20s go on to chess, we're
So
probably
anyway.
wrong. You just gotta make
There,
that
Yar, here there be traps of the same variety as the last one.
This just means that if he gets all of his 20s on these chests, he's going to wind up getting all his botches in combat.
The best of 100 pockets have 100 little darts in them.
I'm trying to think of what to do.
It's
Disarm
the
it?
same thing, dude.
I know.
The exact same as before.
You need to flip a coin. Do we need to flip?
And then the door.
Fine, I rolled.
A perception check to make sure there aren't invisible things about to rape your butt?
I don't think I could get any higher from a 25 for this room.
It's worth trying. I assume that was a rolled
No, I
stealth,
was-
or was that a book stealth?
That was a rolled stealth. He rolled
So-
a 19.
So an RNG could in fact be ever so in your favor.
I've already been looking around this room twice with a
The
22
best he
and a
could have done was a
25.
30. Yeah.
So you've already done your perception check?
So I've done 2 for this room already.
Oh, okay.
I have nothing else.
Nothing you've seen.
Because I would have done the second one naturally as soon as we left that awning.
That makes sense.
If you're
So with a, that is 21 to disarm.
God damn it.
Yeah. You disarm it. Now pick the lock.
Are
Pick the
your,
lock.
are your wings big?
Oh, no way.
Natural 20.
I watched him toss it in the air and it goes back.
What's funny is like I'm not like putting a specific
Can I see
thing
that
on top. I'm just
Let me see that die, please.
yeah. Go ahead.
Don't curse it.
Roll a 17 on it.
It's okay.
The tower definitely sufficiently rolls a die.
Out of fairness to the players, I had to make sure it wasn't a roll down. Sorry, man.
That's
I had
fine.
to.
Hey, he only bakes his dice every other set.
So natural 20 to pick the lock.
Yeah, man. I mean,
What do we find inside of it other than another dart? Yay!
you find things. Oh my gosh, things.
It's a
He
penis.
set aluminum into the table.
It has a
And I'm
While you're
pretty sure
doing
that-
ritual,
very high chance.
while you're doing ritual, Qui-Gon pushes past you, squeezes through door.
Shrink, damn it, shrink!
He did shrink, and then he squeezes the door. He runs up to you. You find things.
Yes. I don't know what we found yet.
I take the table.
Drow man looks for. Drow thing looks
Wow.
for. Looks for parchment.
That was.
If it's like Nick's game, everything's lootable.
Parchment.
You could loot a spider web. And even
those are
get some
curtains.
size.
You hear some. Make me perception.
Those are curtains, not webs. they just look.
What does your book look like?
I'm saying,
It is blackened skin cover.
Uh-huh.
It has deep speech etched in the front of it,
Okay.
and deep speech all written inside of it.
Okay. Huh.
It's got a picture of a unicorn on front.
Black book with parchment. You hear that from the other room.
Intelligence to remember to see if I remember him.
There are sketches within it as well.
I don't look inside books.
There are pictures. There be pictures.
Secretly a book of vile darkness you never knew. No. Just no.
That would be just straight intelligence, so that would be a
I just
10.
wasn't pissed off on
That'd be
it.
a 12 to remember to see if I recognize this
That
book.
looks very familiar.
It's a very unique book.
I'd be like, I'll hold on to this book. I will give it to Drow friend.
I will girlfriend.
Yes.
I found a book with parchment.
Excellent.
It's black.
I'll be in there
Has
momentarily.
weird squiggles.
I'll be there momentarily.
What else did I find inside there?
Oh dear lord. This was the loot chest of all your guys' shit.
Well, it's time for these sleight of hand rolls.
Oh my gosh, you fucking douche.
I'm a rogue. It's what we do.
Like an house, there should be-
Treasure. The site. I'm going to read it, and then we'll go back and go through everything individually. Okay. The side table holds a silver framed mirror worth 10 GP. The small shrine of Loth is carved of it's carved of nothing anymore. It's
It was
inlaid
very
with precious.
silver frame mirror worth.
10.
What's with 50 GP?
Shiny
The
spiders.
shrine that was destroyed.
You do not argue
Look,
with
look,
Moradin.
insurance doesn't cover acts of God,
No,
so
it does
Thor
not.
wouldn't be covered either.
Sad insurance quotes. Jokes.
All right.
Okay. The chest contains a variety of silken garments and personal items. There is a silver chain headdress set with small onyx stones worth 50 GP and a bag tied together with a drawstring that contains 2 potions of healing. A small leather purse contains 24 gold and 30 silver, and a small moonstone worth 20 GP, while another purse is her spare spell component pouch. Also, the chest contains any valuables once held by you or your characters, the NPCs, including any spellbooks, components, focus, and magic items lost to the adventurers. That said, thing is about to happen.
So, out of me trying to keep up with you reading about stuff, I have this silver frame mirror, shrine of love, clothes, potions.
Should have seen me
2 potions of
playing
healing.
Hollow Knight and was facing the Mantis Lords.
There were 2, yes,
Like
correct.
one of the,
Spare
it's
spell
like the third
components
hardest
for the
fight
High
in the
Priestess.
game.
And
It's
the
an
spell
optional
pouch.
fight.
Yes.
Yeah. Gives you-
A
gives you
small
the achievement
moonstone
respect.
worth 20
Moonstone.
GP.
Everything
It was
area
20, I
from
thought it was
attack
50.
building as you defeated the Mantis Lords.
As me trying
They like bow, they like bow to you when they go by them.
The silver chain
They don't
headdress.
actually-
As soon as you
I
said
just-
Hollow Knight's option, what do you do?
Clothes.
Seems pretty.
That's fine.
Because I assume at some point it's probably not actually going to actually mean anything. It's just clothes.
Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, so when we get to my stuff,
Well, for at least
I think I'm going to. Gotta keep in mind actual time it takes to do this.
what kind of fur leaf is this?
That's the hardcore version. The nightcore version. Why is it that every nightcore video that I find on YouTube like full of weed crap?
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, I knew I couldn't. Yeah, that's why they have crossbow expert is for the hand crossbows, because that is as a bonus action using a crossbow in one hand and crossbow. You can attack with it, and then you ignore loading, which is the important part.
You're not loading.
Yes. Which means you don't have to spend an action to reload it, which means you can actually use extra attack.
You have 2.
Only with siege, only with that can you fire 2 crossbows in one turn. You can actually fire 3 shots.
After I finish covering our tracks, I'd like to advance into the next room and spend a minute standing in the doorway, detecting dead.
Detecting undead?
Not undead, detecting dead. The special thing about detecting dead is that I can, over time, as I spend more time just casting this cantrip, is I learn the direction of dead things. Whether or not a corpse is nearby, or basically if there's a crypt and there isn't a corpse there.
Okay.
Basically is I'm standing here trying to detect resources.
Okay.
Resources.
There's not a whole lot in here other than, the skeletons that just die.
So no carapaces from spawns. Would have
No, no.
The spiders were just summoned.
No, oh no, I just
Doesn't mean they were unsummoned. that's the information he really wanted.
the other
I'm
thought
still
process
not
is
there.
if there's other
So
ones
outside
that are
the
dead.
door.
You can just follow along,
You can
but
come
I
in.
mean,
You saw me lacing the door with stuff.
Cocaine.
He's like, Vinny,
I don't know what
if
some
any
of-
Cubans come over here, I'll know it.
I don't
So
know.
come back and I'll be gone.
I don't know what that shoe salesman laced his shoes with. It's got me tripping everywhere.
Those shoes are
I've been
laced.
tripping all day.
And you want a bag, Tony?
I'm
$20.
going to be getting back.
As I come in here, I'd like to make a perception check. Because I haven't been in here before.
first.
I'm behind everyone.
My name is Demon
Entering
Lord.
the
I'm the last
room with our
person.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Perception?
Yeah.
What you looking for?
Well, I want to look around and see what this room looks like since I've never been here before. It's a 15.
Huh?
I noticed the curtains and the table and chairs. I noticed an exploded thing over there.
You are able, because you are a drow, you are able to recognize that was a shrine from there.
Was.
I waved down my Shoggoth friend.
No, he does not like Loth at all.
Not in the slightest bit. I'll go ahead and wave down my friend.
There is another drow deity that is a little more welcoming and, isn't all women all the time. She's her name is Elistray, and she's generally the one that not evil drow follow.
So this is someone I might actually be interested in.
Yeah.
Shoggoth friend.
Quaggoth.
Quaggoth friend.
Yes.
Shoggoth.
Let's go, Johnny.
Go! Dorinda,
We have Shelby
Yes.
on our side.
you said you found some parchment for me.
Yes. Your bird friend. You found the chest. And in the chest there was a black book with strange things on it.
It's here real quick.
Hey buddy.
Hey, buddy. I'll give it to you.
Happy day.
See, you found it.
This is what I think it is.
It is exactly what you think it is.
Excellent. If you ever
Not
find
sure.
anything similar to this ever again, I need it. Greatly. Thank you.
I'm always happy to help a fellow elf.
With the light.
My friends.
Constitution check to it.
Translation. This person over here doesn't give a fuck if he's insane. He's just like, you're useful. Moving on.
If you're wanting to do anything, Alex, please speak up.
Well, is that door unlocked or opened? I mean,
No. No one's pushed the door open yet.
Rogue.
I am not your servant.
I'm not
I
saying
am
do
busy
this.
in
I'm
this
like,
chest.
I go over to the curtains.
Yeah.
And I stealth a hand to try to peek behind them. I do not. I rip them aside.
There's nothing on the side.
Excellent. Then I shall tear them down.
We can write on these. Black on black.
No. Well, they're spiderweb curtains. They're the black curtains with that design on it.
They're meant to give praise to law, which is not okay. Which is not okay.
Yeah, that's acceptable.
Just remove them from the map, please.
Okay.
And on the off chance that people try to retreat and the things that don't want you to retreat come back here, I'd rather not have.
Difficult terrain?
You ripped them down and you tore them apart. They are not difficult terrain.
Fair.
They are fabric. They are very nicely done fabric, but they are fabric.
Would I know your
Oh,
name?
not anymore. I'll use
Yeah.
Shard Blast to tear them apart.
Is it a cantrip?
They are not anything. Yes, that is a cantrip.
That is a cantrip.
That is not one you have available to you.
I know.
It is not your style of magic.
I know.
Trust me.
Trust me.
So that's all we
Cantrip.
find is
Second
our,
fight.
all of our starting
What shards?
Yep, and the things I told you before.
I'm okay with this. However, you might not necessarily want to create smoke in an enclosed space.
That's how we die.
It is how we die.
No, that one was just kind of joking anyway because I'm not.
Would I know your name?
I
Would I
got
know his
That
name?
would actually
Yes, you do.
also
I would certainly hope I know.
I almost said bird.
Um,
Arrowbeak.
As you're, oh, go ahead and.
Can you see if this door has a trap? Please.
I will look at it once I'm done with this.
Oh, you
cheesy dick
waffles are so lucky.
So,
Do we actually want to go through this door, or do we want to get out of here?
well, what was in the chest?
All of our start. All the
All of our
gear that we
starting
have.
gear? You should give everyone their starting gear.
Yes, I will give everyone their starting gear.
So, I have my
That
staff.
is not my pick.
Uh-huh.
You're lucky my character's not actually evil. I would have just been like,
I'm gonna use that as my spell.
Yeah, so I now can scratch out all these question marks.
That's been your spell focus this entire time.
yeah,
haven't
because it
had
would have been better if I.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Because you guys would have had to beat a 25 of sleight of hand to notice if I took anything of yours. They're like, oh, this is what I found. It looks like my crossbow. I don't know what you're talking about.
It has my initials burned into the side of it.
I should have played my flute.
Oh, what an awful coincidence.
It's a shame I don't get a loot. I'm just proficient with one.
Okay.
This is the most horrible music you've ever heard.
Is everyone funneling into this room?
Sorry.
Is everyone funneling into this room?
What, the new room
Is
that
there a
opened up?
marching order? Is there an anything?
Well,
Into
look,
this
we
new
are
room?
right here. Which door was open? Was it the big box
This one
room?
is open. This door has not yet been
Okay.
messed with.
Well, that is the next room.
That's what I was asking. Do we want to continue onwards, or do we want to leave?
What happened to was it spiderwebs? Spiderwebs?
I tore
No,
them.
they were curtains.
You saw them getting teared down by the drow,
Well-
and then they suddenly all of a sudden just
Did you
disappeared.
speak in
Well,
hateful
consider-
deep speech to him?
Yes. Considering the fact we've acquired what we desire, we don't need any more. And my skeletons were destroyed, attempting to come from the opposite direction. We should probably move on.
Yeah, well, let's go. I thought that's how we get out.
Not necessarily.
Hey,
I'm so glad you guys decided not to go into that room.
This thing
What was
that
in
my
there?
character's in front of,
what was in there?
is it lootable?
You don't.
We haven't
know.
left yet.
You
No.
don't
Can't tell us
know what's
yet.
in there because we're not going in there.
We have. Well,
I go ahead, I turn, now that I've gotten some things that I desire, and leave.
I'm gonna leave. I'm following him.
I'm no wrong.
Ahead of him.
Wait, can I use my staff?
Was there anything else in
Fire
there
staff?
that would be of my interest?
To what?
No. just
Anything that the
in
DM.
general.
You could shoot your firebolt at the wall.
Anything that you
No,
wrote
I'm not
down
saying I
earlier.
want to. I'm saying, am I
Okay, so you do give me the spell component pouch?
Yes.
Thank you. It is extremely helpful.
There's like 10 diamonds in here.
I mean, technically, although I've taken notes of the things, technically you still have them until you
Yeah.
officially said you've distributed it.
I hold back long enough to switch out of that chain shirt and into my chain mail.
Do I have my red robes?
He doffs new armor.
Huh?
he dons new armor.
God, that takes. Wait, it's just medium, correct?
It's medium. So
Chain mail.
So
still takes some
suddenly, while you guys are, trying to collect your gear and do things, you something keeps ramming the door from the other side.
I'm gonna push this box over there.
Strength checks the box in front of it.
Yeah.
So no, he does not.
I'm gonna help him.
So you have advantage because
Oh,
somebody's helping you.
No, if you
No, I don't.
I got a 4.
I think it is.
The
both
door
of them.
is quickly getting destroyed, and you keep seeing a
Let's get out of here.
almost fuzzy looking appendage keep coming through it.
Oh God. I know.
Oh wait, hold on.
No.
Wait, for insight, is it friendly?
Obviously not.
Oh my god!
Is it what?
It's friendly to you once.
Everything.
Oh, he just wants a hug.
Okay, are you opening the door for him then, Tony?
No, I mean, does he seem friendly? Insight.
He just wants his mandibles.
You don't know.
Let's leave.
So
I do not
I've
find
already
any
said,
poison.
I'm heading
Does
out
that
way.
fur look like that guy's fur?
What guy's fur?
The other one, that the
I'm going
sentinel,
out that door over
whatever the
there,
hell
sir.
it's called. The one
Quagga?
that's big, yeah.
No.
Not that door.
It looks like a spider's leg. Oh!
Well, yeah. I'm gonna fly 100 feet away.
Indoors.
Yeah.
There's
Flight check?
There's no flight checks. I am hovering and using
Right.
my natural flight of 2 inches above the
Just
ground.
the quack off leave.
And I close the doors behind us.
That sounds good.
And I lock them.
Did we trap them?
13 on that.
Okay, Eldeth's shield has the ancestral symbol of Clan Battlehammer on it.
I like
Oh.
Battlehammer.
Not just Clan Battlehammer, the royal. No. As in royal family Battlehammer.
Like I said, V.
No, you're missing the point. There is the Battlehammer clan symbol, and then there is, the main family symbol. That there be the main family symbol. And she just grabs her stuff and gets going.
If I have
Mhm.
more of them, I will pull them.
Who? Oh, the.
I'm going to take one to try and push that box in front of the door myself.
Okay, go for it. That was never a box, guys. That was the altar. So you're moving something really heavy.
Oh, that.
Okay, well, it looked like a box. So
Yeah, I know. That's
what.
what Nick used for the pedestal.
You didn't.
That's fine.
Okay,
I
well,
didn't- I
well,
didn't-
if it's solid stone, then I'll just move the table in front of the door.
Okay, cool.
That should be a hell of a lot easier.
That'll slow him down for like 6 seconds.
Huh?
Nothing.
Would you-
Speak to myself. I do not say the words. I speak the deep speech as I mutter and flip through my book.
I was like, oh my god, I found you.
Oh, precious.
Nancy.
There's my nice drawings.
Yep. I'm okay now. So you guys are not going to that room. You are not going back there. Is that correct?
That would be
That is-
Correct.
That
Then
is-
I can tell you. Then I can tell you the dick slap they prepared for you in there.
which
Okay.
is amazing. Is I had totally have a distraction at that final doorway to help keep them there for a little bit longer.
And I closed all the doors. So
The 8 eyes of the spider statue are 8 pieces of polished jet. 4 small stones worth 5 GP each, and 4 larger ones worth 10 GP each. Any non-drow who possesses these said gems falls under a curse from law. All spiders and spider-like creatures attack the bearer of the stones on sight, and such creatures have advantage on checks to detect the possessors of the stones. The curse lasts until all stones are given into the safekeeping of a drow worshiper or law, or the gems are subject to a remove curse spell.
That's like the greatest.
I was like, are you going into the room? It's like, if you guys take those things, oh
There's 4
my.
kobolds there with like a spider hand that reaches through.
Reload out, damn it!
We took us so long to
We've been
kill
using
this
the lake as a
thing.
battering ram for hours.
You don't know how long it
All
took us to
right,
kill this
guys, you have dealt with the place.
Who's the spider?
thing. We go to the lift.
Moving on.
Unless, oh no. We go to the kitchen as we have.
Yeah, we gotta get our
Yes.
tasty meals.
The kitchen
Oh,
is
It's been raided already. God damn it.
And I am well fed because I ate 10 good berries.
Isn't that? That's a lot.
So full.
No, it's not full. It's
Dude, you're 4 feet tall. You're full.
I've actually considered the supernatural protection symbol.
It's okay. I got a Dungeoneer's pack, which
We
should
has
totally
10
all
days
go
of
do
travel.
Supernatural protection.
Yeah, go get the supernatural protection cat. All of us.
I would do that. I would
Mine
totally
was
do
6,
that.
7.
Oh, I thought you said you don't want to do that.
Oh,
But
no,
don't
I
pitch
am.
out.
I would
Protect
totally
yourself from
say
demons.
Or,
There are other meanings
Oh,
to that
no,
circle
no,
too,
no.
you know.
I kind of like his head exploded, but
It'd be great.
Do I have one of you guys the cow or
But it was
the
then like
mask that we found?
Does the mask do anything?
no, it's just a mess.
I thought you were wearing it.
It's a Spider-Man mask.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it is
It's a black
Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
on it. Because there's
No,
certain
no,
things
not
in the
Venom.
DMG
Black
that are
Spider.
described like that that are very nice.
So if everybody passes around, the spot on the map I've circled is where the mess hall is. That way everybody knows the general area they're going to, which takes you not far from the lift.
Pleasant.
Hey, has this 2-hour mark happened yet?
We are 3 minutes away.
From what?
Now's a great time to stop
That
then,
one's messed up.
Oh, okay.
From what?
because we're not going to jump into the mess hall and then.
Oh, okay. I kept looking for like K for kitchen. I was like, I don't have that annotated.
Does
I asked for bird friend
Yeah.
if I could have that poison vial that you were given.
I have a poison vial.
Yes,
I give him the poison vial.
thank you.
Did I get a poison vial?
No, you did not. It was
I got-
only
I
me,
I give him the poison.
him, and Nick kept one.
I guess at this point I don't really need it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have my poisoner's kit that I used all of my starting gold to get.
All right. Well, I think now is a good time at 1 hour and 58 minutes to go ahead and take that
Interval.
interval. And thank you all for watching. Hope you're enjoying, and stay tuned for the next video.
So
Did you have a light crossbow?
just to let you know,
Later.